Wow, 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 wow. I cannot believe I'm making this video. I cannot believe I'm making this video. I can't believe, I can't believe, I can't believe it. So, hey you guys, this is GLAM and I'm back with another video. And today's video is going to be my last video inside of this actual apartment. You want to get up there? You need some help? You want some help? Come on, Pumpkin. There you go. Today's video is going to be actually my last video inside of here. Oh my God, I feel like I'm about to get emotional, but I don't want to. You guys, I'm actually moving. I've been talking about it for a long time. I believe in the beginning of last year, I made a video, and I did a little talk, and I basically said I wanted to move. And you guys know I've just had this on my bucket list to do, and I think that I made the final decision around like August. I kept saying I was going to move, and I was looking for places, and I could not find anything in LA. Like, I just couldn't find anything that I liked. I couldn't find anything that I wanted to be in. And it was like crazy. Everything I was applying for, I was well qualified for it. And it was just like either someone else would get it, or it was just, they would put their paperwork in before me. Like, it was just something, or I just didn't hear back. And I think around like maybe August, I made a decision that I'm going to leave LA, and I've just kind of been preparing myself mentally to do that. Yeah, I've been preparing myself mentally to basically just try a new chapter. I've been living in LA for about 5 years. It will be 6 years in February. And that's so crazy to me that I was able to be here and just live on my own and do so many things. And I think when I first came here, oh my God. First off, y'all know when I cry on camera, it'd be like more so from something else, but I think I'm just having a, you got it? Okay. When I first came here, I don't know a lot of people knew my story when I came here. And I think I shared about it and shared it in details. And yeah, I wanted to be elevating my social media following and all the other stuff I wanted to do. Oh my God, I need a napkin. Hold on. I do not like emotional videos. I promise you. Like, I'm never that YouTuber to be like, oh my God, I want to get crying on here. Like, no, I'm not that girl. But today I'm gonna be that girl. Okay. But it's today I'm gonna be that girl, but it's because it's warranted and I deserve it. You know, I'm gonna let myself have that moment. But okay. When I first got to LA, I came here because I was lost, bro. I was so lost, and I just wanted something new, and I wanted to find myself so bad, and I didn't know where else to go or how else to do it except for leaving, because I felt like my home at that time was not like comfortable. With me coming to LA, I think I literally, girl, I'm gonna need that. I think that with me coming to LA at first, I came because I was really lost, and I could not find myself nowhere that I went to. And I graduated college in 2016 with my bachelor's in fashion merchandising. And then I said, you know, I'm going to leave. And I left in February, and I've been here ever since. February 2017, I left, came here, been here ever since. And I only made one visit to LA before I moved down here completely. And I didn't know anybody. I only knew maybe one YouTube couple, if you guys remember, and they kind of were really nice to me. They introduced me to a friend, and I stayed with her. And then, you know, I just ended up getting my own place. And then I went to so many different transitions of like becoming an adult, learning to pay my own bills, just doing so many things more self-efficiently and not just with another person. And I'm so proud of myself. And I think that with me coming to the realization, I'm like, dang, I came all the way out here because I was running from my problems. I was lost. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. And the farthest place I could go to without a passport was California, because I came all the way from like Maryland. And I think that I had this epiphany, and I talked about it in my close friends. And I also talked about it a little bit in my subscription on Instagram. And I said, you know, right now I don't feel like I'm running no more. I found myself. And I think that even with myself, I evolve every single day. It's new things I find out about myself. It's new ways of learning, new ways of just being a better person. And I was able to do all those things and just turning into a good person, like a good person, good adult. And I now feel like that I'm not lost no more. I'm not lost, and I really just don't feel the need to be so far away. I want to go home. And when I say go home, I want to go to the East Coast. And I do want to be on the East Coast. Now, I really haven't solidified to myself of where I exactly want to be. I've lived in New York for a little bit. You guys seen that. I've stayed clearly here for 5 years. I was in Atlanta for about a year. I've been to a couple different spots, and I think that I don't particularly want to be back in Maryland, but I do want to be on the East Coast. I want to be closer to my family. My relationship with them have grown so much over the last couple of years, and I'm just so proud and happy of that. I think that I just want to do something new. I want to be an adult on the East Coast, and I want to do it by myself. And I'm so proud and happy of myself to be moving just because I'm moving because of me, not another person, not because I'm running from anything, but just simply because I want to do something new. And who's to say, like, I just want to try something. And I think that, with me, I'm always open to just trying new things, being new places. And who knows, if I go and I don't want to be there, I'll leave and come back. Or maybe if I go somewhere else. But I just don't want to get stagnant and stuck and just doing something because it's familiar to me, because that's what I've always done. And it's like when I think back on the full circle moments, like when I got here, I needed to be separated so that I could really focus on me. And that's what helped me a lot with growing my social media following, growing me as a person, and just me changing and evolving and just being better. And I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of it. And I came here one way and I'm leaving another. When I first came here, I cut my hair off. All my hair was cut because I wanted that transition. I literally went and said, I want to cut all this off. I cut my hair completely down and stripped myself of everything that I kind of really knew of, and took myself out of my element and put myself in an unfamiliar territory to just see how I was going to come out. And baby, I came out swinging. And I think that with that, it just was confirmation. Ooh. I feel like it's really, like, I have not cried about this move the whole time. I haven't. And it's not bad tears. It's not sad tears. I feel like it's genuinely like happiness. Like I said, when I first came here, I had no hair at all, like nothing. And now, like, my hair is flourishing. And I think that just was so full circle of the moment. And it was so crazy. Y'all know I wear my wigs. I wear so many wigs, weave, fake hair. And I was like, dang, I came literally like shortcut, nails, not there, just me. And I think that I'm so proud and happy of myself to be leaving, and it's still the same way. I'm leaving my hair just naturally being me and just showing up raw and authentic. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself, and it's not even something I really need to hear on a regular basis from everybody else, because I feel it myself. And I think that with my birthday, I went home. I went home to the East Coast, and that was basically... Oh, girl, let me make sure this makeup is giving, baby. You know, I still got to be glam. When I went home, I was around so many familiar faces, and I'm like, wow, I'm all the way out here. I want a little bit more of something else. And I'm going to be honest, I never planned on really staying in LA for the rest of my life, because it was so far away. And when I want to start having a family and just being, with a person and just being around my family, I just was like, well, it's no real reason. I'm not running from nothing. So, I don't really have to stay. And I think that, like I said, I just want to try something. I'm not stuck to nothing. I'm not stagnant. I'm not flowing. I really just want to try something. And this is what I'm deciding to try at this moment. And it feels great. It feels great. It feels good. And I'm happy about it. And It's been a long time coming. And I think that when I first came to LA, something was gravitating me towards it, right? And I think right now I'm listening to myself. I've been practicing. I'm sorry, the dog is barking, but I've been practicing listening to my higher self, my intuition. And something in me has been saying it's time to go back to the East Coast. It's time to go back to the East Coast. I don't know why. It's something telling me and pulling me to come out of LA, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to listen, and I'm going to follow it. And I think that right now LA is pretty much all I've known far as like an adult. I've went other places, but they were never my home. It was always somebody else's home that I was trying to make my own, or it was just certain things that I was doing. But this is just basically me, and I love that for me. I hope that y'all are excited for this new journey, because I know I am. And baby, I'm not trying to be on here crying and sad and depressed and stuff, because I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. I really ain't. I think I'm just a little emotional. And I noticed the older I've gotten, the more emotional I've gotten. Like, I've seen that. But I've had so many different experiences. I've done so many different things just being in this apartment, being in LA, and just being me. And I just am so thankful for that. And I'm really thankful for this one up here. Hello. I'm really thankful for her, because I've been with her. I've had her since I was in college. Denim is 8 years old, and she's been through every single phase with me of doing all the stuff, and I know I needed it. And also, something else that I want to celebrate is, you guys know, it's a big deal to me, or maybe I haven't talked about it much, but my mental health. When I first, before I came here, I was on depression meds. I was dealing with my mental health not in the best way. I really was just I was just medicating myself to get in a space of happiness and being better. And I promised myself when I came to LA, I was like, I'm not going to take my medicine no more. I will definitely still have a therapist, but I will not take my medicine no more. So with me leaving, I believe I stopped taking my meds December 2016 or maybe January 2017, between that time period. So that also is that 6-year mark of me not being on any type of depression medicine or anything, like just me working on myself, just having faith and just praying and trusting and meditating and just doing so many different things besides that, in taking my meds. And I guess it's okay if people do take meds and that's what their choice is of how they cope. But with me, I just wanted to change. I wanted something new. And I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to do it by myself. And at first, when I was in Maryland, I couldn't do it by myself. And it was perfectly okay, because that's where I was at with it. And that's how I was able to maneuver with it. But now I'm okay. Like, I feel really okay. And I'm just happy for that. I'm so happy for that. But I know this video is all over the place. My movers will be coming shortly. So we'll be moving like the entire apartment out. Everything is packed. It looks like it's not packed, but everything that's in here is like just pretty much stationary things that are solid. But it's so many boxes in that room and so many over there. And it's so also nuts. When I came here, I had my first car. Y'all know I got 2 cars. I got my Mercedes the Whip and I got my G-Wagon. And when I first came here, the only things I had was the things that were put in that car. The only things that were there, the only things I had with me were the things that I could fit in the trunk of that car and the back seat of that car, and that was just a couple clothes, because I didn't have anything. I didn't have a bed, I didn't have a couch, I didn't have pans, I didn't have really nothing. And I think the fact that, it's taking me movers to move my house now is such a blessing, because it's all things that I accumulated, paid for by myself, nobody else helping me. And I think that that's just a blessing to see it in physical form. I'm so blessed internally, I know I am, but when I see the things that I've accumulated on my own by myself as well, it's just like, oh my God. And I really want to say I'm so thankful to y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have done it. When I first came here, I believe I had just hit 200,000 subscribers. I'm now at 884,000 subscribers. And y'all support me so much. Y'all help me so much. If y'all don't hear from me for a while, you DM me and say, Tay, is you okay? If y'all don't see me posting on YouTube, you be like, girl, we miss you, but we know you need to take your time. I even started my vlogging channel when I was here. It's just so many things that started when I was here. It's so many things. There's so many things that, oh my God. Oh, baby, it ain't gonna take me out. Cause baby, I beat this face this morning and child, it's gonna stay. I hope it still look the same. I'm just, to sum it all up, I'm just so happy. I'm blessed. I'm thankful for y'all. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for Denim. I'm thankful for just everything that's happened for me. And I will never, ever take none of this for granted. Ever. Never, ever, ever. Because, yeah. And it's also this thing of, if you feel like you can't do something, really look at my story. I've went through so much just on YouTube and even on the back end that people are not even familiar with, that I didn't discuss because I didn't feel like it was like internet stuff to talk about. But I did it. And I feel like anybody that wants to really do it, you can. I'm from Hurlock, Maryland. It is only a population of maybe 1,000 people that live in my hometown. We don't even have a stoplight. And I think that I'm just so proud and happy that I was able to come to Los Angeles, California and make a life for myself and just grow and become a woman and just be able to be more self-efficient mentally, emotionally, romantically. And this is the best space for me to be in with transitioning and do something new and different because that's what I want. And all the years of my life, 2022 has been by far the best one. By far. And I think that I'm glad to make a decision that's so big to me and have a clear mindset with doing it. And I just love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I made a little something for y'all so y'all can see it. And yeah, it's time to go. See y'all.
I moved to LA because I at first was running from things. Like I was running from things I was going through in Maryland, and I was trying to get a new environment and a new life and things like that. And I honestly can say that now moving for me, and I've only been here at least, like, I think today makes it an entire week. With me, my mind was destroying me. This summer, it was destroying me. I couldn't live anymore. I could not take this life. I felt like I could not take this lifestyle anymore. I felt like I had no purpose here. I felt like I just did not belong on this universe. And now I'm using my mind to build me. I'm using my mind to create better memories. I'm building my mind to give me the life that I want, deserve, and I should have. And it's crazy to me, but I'm so proud of myself. I am my main soul motivator. So, like, who can say they honestly just picked up, literally took their car, the shit that fit in their car, me as a singular person and my dog, and just came to California just trying to live my life and be somebody and make myself happy and